these big competitions, right? Save the experimental play for online, perhaps. But for now, we do have the buy from MIBR. They've got a plethora of M4s here, and it's the B bomb site under scrutiny once again. Krasnal leading the charge here. Bear in mind, it's just the Galilson, not a single AK-47 up against these M4s.
Oh, this looks good.
Looks very good, doesn't it? Boosting over for now, confirming default's not occupied, nor double.
They should go, I think. Yeah.
Just now? Yep, here we go. Molly quad, flash through, commitment in, exit. Really going to be hard pressed to find more than one. The smokes are up now, both sides of the generator. Oh, this is brutal. How are you supposed to get back in?
Now, bear in mind,
they don't have any smokes left, so they need to wait it out and then play disciplined retake. They are not such good after plant situation. Yeah, this is maybe a good trick to get one more kill, because then the 4-on-4 will be easy, because they should also not have a kit.
Ooh.
They should know this flash needs to count, because last flash.
Oh,
they haven't touched the bomb.
No kit available. A couple of players over helmets as well. Could be an issue against these Galils as MONTE have the man advantage. It looks like it's done for. Breno, the last player remaining here, dropped through the smoke. It's a 3-0 start for MONTE, putting their best foot forward here, attacking that B bomb site once again, fending off the rifles of MIBR, who are sent down to what I assume will be a partial buy. 3-0, great start. And bear in mind, it was MIBR that took Ents to overtime on Vertigo yesterday. So we know they can play it. We know they can turn up. Every team I've spoken to seems to think that MIBR are a team to watch at this tournament. They could be deadly. So time will tell. They've definitely impressed us so far. Should be the favourites going into this one, if you ask me. But for now, we'll be operating with just the 5-7. I would think so.
This is interesting.
Really? You disagree? Just from what I've seen from MONTE so far, I think they look very streaky and inconsistent, if you ask me.
I mean, before the tournament, I would have said definitely MONTE.
Agreed, yep.
But at this tournament, it looks always good. But it's the matchups is which just makes it interesting, and maybe like favoring a little bit MONTE, I would say.
Okay.
I think they feel really confident playing against these kind of teams.
They felt very confident against Rooster. We saw what happened there.
I mean, that's true. This map, starting sometimes on T side, and MONTE also chose it to start on T side, is very, very good sometimes, because you feel you can dictate the pace, like you see. Yeah.
That's a brutal play through the flames.
That's mad.
They also picked T versus us, right?
Yeah.
But they're really T-heavy team. Like, also they live in the chaos kind of as well. Like, it's.
Did they pick? No, they picked on CCT final. They picked CT side, and in this tournament they picked T side, because how would you guys feel if you play the first half of the best of 3, and you play on CT side a little bit cold? Sometimes it's
against the AK-47s as well. You need more brutal aim. Yeah.
Like some teams experience maybe the same, but we experience that it's not that bad to be the B team in the veto.
I guess it kind of suggests as well, maybe there's some mind games going on. Maybe we want to be on the T side. We know what you're going to do, get inside their heads. It's a kind of unorthodox position. But either way, first real gun round here. We've got the AKs out, and AWP for Waro as well, who spots player towards Xbox. Double nade in that position. They do connect somewhat. It's only down to 58.
But Demko's playing really loose this position. He's like no fear, no respect. He's like, every advantage he sees, he just takes it. That's also why I think they're kind of inconsistent, because I think maybe if he hasn't a good day and he doesn't hit these shots when you take this risk, it's like kind of falls apart, you know?
But now he plays really disciplined. He could have gone up for sure, but it looks like they have a plan.
Yeah.
They're waiting out the smokes. One smoke left at 1 minute. This is very good. MONTE should calm down everywhere. Like, have this in your communication. Hey, just one smoke left.
So that's something the in-game leader's tracking constantly. How many smokes have gone on the map? They've burned through 3, 4. So you're keeping track of that.
Yeah.
Would be good if everyone anticipate in this kind of idea.
I guess
one smoke left and all the stuff.
Back in my teams, we never really communicated smoke burn. I guess we'd be aware of it, but it wasn't something we would actively track. So yeah, that's interesting. But Breno, he's striking from shorts.
Still a good situation for MONTE, I would say, but they need to make the flash count. But good smoke somehow. I don't know how this smoke came.
It's working.
But now the trades should come.
It's
one
working.
HP.
Pushing smokes. Demka behind him. Doesn't finish off onto exit. A 2-on-2 and a difficult one with 14 seconds left. Can they get that bomb down? He's running in. SDY can't be stopped now. Extends the clock, but they're so low. Need that to be clean. Bro has held the exit push. And now it's up for the clutch. Bro will close. And he's having a good start to things here, 9-0.
Yeah, we've had some scrappy rounds, but it's Monte coming out on top each and every time. This one comes down to the 1 versus 1, and unfortunately, MIBR are unable to clinch here. They do have maximum loss bonus. There is somewhat of a buy available, but it looks like half buy territory, just under $4,000 per player. So this could get off to a very poor start for MIBR. 6-0 possibility here as Bro clutches things out. The young Dane gets the job done.
What would you call Karim now in the timeout as the coach from MIBR?
Oh,
Yeah, what is the call?
I think it's hard. I think all these X on X, like these 2v2s, 3v2s, it's just, you saw this one kill when you dropped up.
Exactly.
Like, it's just this one kill which decides the whole round.
Yeah, the one
I think
bullet,
it's-
connect the bullet.
Yeah.
What you need to say as a coach.
The game plan is fine. We just need to actually hit the final shots here. You're not doing anything wrong necessarily.
Isn't that like the from the least helpful conclusion?
Yeah.
Like you always find yourself you're sitting there going, yeah, guys,
Just
you're
hit the
doing
shot.
everything right, but you just didn't kill him. So
I guess it's just to make sure no one's getting tilted,
Yeah,
frustrated,
right.
Just bring them back down, make sure everyone's head still in the game. A lot of CS still to be played. Not the best start, but certainly recoverable. You can still win the half. And we see them attempts to win with pistols. Good
They have
shot
to
through
win
the
one
smoke.
force by now to get it back rolling, I think.
yeah, you're right, and that's a good start, huh?
Yeah, very
Brano.
good.
And
What I saw from MIBR also was that they're buying a lot of smokes in these half-buy situations. Even if they have like just 3K, they buy just pistol and smoke.
Yeah.
And this is like they have a plan in this round, so they are also very dangerous. They also won against Enza some rounds.
So are they using it to run the clock down or to provide like novelty sort of plays, like one ways? What would you say? Like,
I mean, both I would say, but it's also like make the team uncomfortable. They make a call, and they're like, we are smoked,
right.
Yeah.
and then they need to like make them change the round in the round.
sure, okay.
So make them communicate and don't make them feel this is the call.
They
like,
can't run their strategy.
doing
They're
the
locked
call.
out of
Yeah.
key choke points. They can't get the territory thereafter. And for now, though, MIBR are doing a great job. They still have one smoke remaining at the 40-second mark. If they can read this well, which they look
bit
to
too
be.
early, I would say.
Yeah, I was going to say about the 30 seconds. That's like the idyllic time to drop a smoke. If you can get it at 30 seconds, you know you've locked them out. But they still have the man advantage here. It will be the A finish for Monte, and they have a plethora of utility. They can do a full execution. That's the problem for MIBR right now.
Yeah, I think they, like, especially in these rounds, they've kind of take a risk, like gamble now or push somewhere. Because like now it's really, really hard to retake these bomb sites.
Oh, they have stack
double
nades.
nades. Oh,
Nades
shit.
left.
Oh, with
That's-
15 seconds,
That
bro.
could be huge.
They will never.
No one's low HP. It won't kill him, I don't think. 2 won't be enough.
Oh, he's playing it very good.
What a gamer! What an absolute gamer!
That is kind of sick, isn't it? To have that presence of mind with 10 seconds left,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
very
one
impressive.
more.
So
They
that
had
should be
4
enough.
nades, I think.
But it is retakeable. I saw a lot of rounds, even if you think this is full eco, like one kill, everything collapse.
And they kind of have to keep going now.
But it's bro's round now. Yeah, but the next kill is always the kill which decides the round most of the time.
Oh, nice from Bro. Still yet to die. 10-0 from Bro. They can close. There's no time in it for MIBR. This is another Monte round. It was just a half buy on Deegs. It was so... I hate to say it, guys. Just same conclusion. It's the same thing, isn't it? One kill, maybe. The fact that Krasnov faked, perhaps. It's... I mean...
And, well, to be fair, like they didn't have a defuse kit there. They made it uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They ran that clock down. It could have been a different story. Just a great play from Monte there, reading that sort of setup, having the nades left as well. Very calm, very disciplined, good communication there. It looked like everyone knew and understood their role. Got the bomb planted. As soon as that bomb was down, it didn't look like there was a chance of them giving the round out. They played it very well. Great crossfires and good post-plant setup.
Yeah, Bro, he's having a game. And it was interesting, we talked to the Monte guys on the couch, and we were just saying, you know, like, it seems impossible to ask Bro to do what Boros was doing, right? Like, a very different type of player. And, well, they had a lot to say. They actually, CSGO in particular said that he thinks Bro could do what Boros is doing, but actually, Bro is more of a team player, and you're getting, a great performance out of him here.
11-0.
I think it's also really, like, how you say it, important for him to have such a great start. Like the last games haven't been looking so good for him, and especially how you said, like the Boros factor. Like, you know, he'd always like had these kills where like the rounds completely changed, and like these entries and stuff like that. So let's see.
We've got the safe AWP at least for now.
We don't see that also so often. The AWP on B.
Ooh, didn't get cleared. SDY has a bit of mid-ground, and they're working on a B boost.
I mean, what you can say already is Monte plays really, like, strict. Not that loose, that... And this is a dangerous Monte, I think, if they play like this.
Nice find.
I'm saying it, I guess the caster's curse or something.
Well,
Then
not
you see an unnecessary peak, maybe, but they play really like slow and they like the A side so. But now 35 seconds, they re-smoke this smoke. It's very, very hard to trade him now. It's up to them, Q.
Or they have even one more here.
Yeah, Breno's got full control.
They don't know this. If someone checks him, salary raise.
And they don't. Knife out. Krasnow's gone. And woo, Oro saves himself from the double. Still very uncomfortable. 15 seconds. You have to get into that bomb site now. You need to hit this shot. Insani's held them at bay. And it seems there's just nothing more for Monte to do here. Die. Objective. Waro, he's going to be getting away with his AWP.
Well, there we go. The first round from MIBR, they turn up in the first map of this series. It's due to the opening pick of the AWP towards middle. Like Gob said, a bit unnecessary. There wasn't much method behind the madness, just a dry peek, no flashes, no real jiggle. And that was a pretty simple procedure for Safe to pick that one up. So it will be the first round. You can see that no one's really going to be missed that shot. It's already in waiting.
Maybe he's already saying it, like, guys, we said we want to play really like strict Counter-Strike, where we play step by step, or what the plan is. Yeah, and he's like, you don't need to take these duels.
Yeah, immediate timeout, Gob. You're probably
that's what I mean.
On.
It's
Yeah.
like very, very good timing as well. To just, hey, because sometimes in the game I understand, like, you can say probably more calms, like, you're a little bit feeling it, and then...
Could you talk me through, like, is that something you're working on recently, or your kind of presence of mind under pressure? It seems like you're very calm in these clutch scenarios.
I think also Gob and Tubson taught me, because I'm more like as a passive player,
Sure.
and I have some games I don't take like many risks. And they were like, we also want to see you, the 16 years old who dies stupidly maybe sometimes, just like the face at Crimbo, like just going in there and also dying. If I die, like over peak, because I'm so.
Be
I also
happy about it.
Yeah. So this what I told.
But it seems like you're alive in these kind of 2vx situations. You're kind of the last one left, and you can win these rounds, right? It seems like it's almost designed right now for you to be passive and conservative until the moment you need to be activated, right?
Yeah, definitely. This I think it's one of my biggest strengths. Oh,
Old school position. You don't see that
and
many.
I haven't seen it work in years. Especially when you've smoked off the bridge, it's a bit suspicious.
Yeah, I wouldn't play there. It's like playing tree when you have banana. It's like a bit too cheap, I would say.
To put them in a really uncomfortable position. The one way could be nice to delay. 40 seconds.
Smoke, yeah.
Are they pushing on that?
Well, safe and gap. I don't think they have any nades to clear him. Wow, what a nade.
Yeah, Bro and Demka is
this flank is huge.
SDY is cooking up trouble, you're right.
Are they going back?
Well, he's got a lot of information. They can pivot back, but...
Drop is on the steps.
Will he I don't think he will oh my god.
Oh, he's got it.
Multi-kill coming.
Yep.
No, I reckon one.
Drop.
Oh, it is the multi. He's gone for the triple. Good lord. That is a strong position.
Maybe still a fail for the T, I would say, yeah.
Really?
Oh, he's not peeking. SDY.
No, that's wow, the flash.
So blind! Yeah. One flashbang to rule them all!
That is the perfect flash, wow.
I mean,
it's exactly the flash they needed, yeah.
If it wasn't, you were saying it favored the Ts just on that retake?
Yeah, because most of the teams like who aren't really familiar with Vertigo would throw the E-leg flash, right? Yes. And not these close one. So this close player will maybe do a 1 or 2 kills and the op has to clutch, right? So, but that flash was definitely perfect.
Yeah. He didn't even bother firing. He was just accepting his death. It's like, you know what, just take me. I'm too blind. There's nothing I can do here. I'm not even going to fire back.
There was a small chance they didn't know that he was there.
Exactly.
Like, he probably figured it out that they might know, but maybe not. Maybe they have a bad day.
And no one wants to be no one wants to be the guy that unloads his magazine with a white screen. No one wants to
like, I know where you are. Yeah.
Wow, a couple in a row for MIBR, getting on their feet here, looking more confident with the peaks. More assertion here from Safe, who's being quite dynamic, moving around the map.
Factor. Good flash.
Wow.
Okay, Demka's arrived. Those are the plays you were talking about, Crimbo. He's just gone for it, charging up the ramp, and it's a Demka triple.
Round over.
Yeah. Not much you can say upon review for MIBR there.
That's a huge round for them to win as well. They came in with a Galil, a Deagle as well, so MONTE would have been broken if they gave this round up, and they have won it convincingly. As 5 players should survive as well.
That was a good call. Like, you need to see the timeout on 5-0 for Monte was from MIBR. They said, hey guys, we can save more utility till the end.
Sure.
They had this last smoke at 35 seconds with the flank. So coach done his job. Monte's directly answer after the 6-1 was, hey, don't play too loose. Even in the round they lost, where they saved utility, they played really conservative CS again, where they killed the guy on the box. So also very good timeout call from the coach as well, or like good coordination from there. And now changing up the pace, MIBI felt like, hey, we get easier control, trick them to go into control, and then they have the DMQ factor who can play this area good, and they might say before the game, hey, don't play too aggressive in the start of the game. Maybe later we can pick up some rounds, and that shows why he's now successful with it.
Right, so there's a time and a place for players like that, and that was exactly when you can kind of say, hey,
I mean, these kind of players, they're like, let me do it every round, but you're like,
keep on the lead for a second. Yeah,
you will get your chance.
That was an interesting one as well. The CTs were going for like a quad grenade down towards the ramp at the same time. So the moment he peeked, caught them with the grenades in their hand. So he got himself the perfect scenario for that sort of play.
It's like they were tricked a little bit because they're playing so passive. They're saving. Or like this is maybe going in their team speak like, hey, they're playing so slow, you know, like step by step. We can nade them, we can make damage before they come, and then we can save our util, and then this call comes, and it's the perfect timing for this.
Well, it is going to be another timeout this time, and I'd assume this is one from MIBR once again after giving up a round to a weak buy from Monte, but they're back on their feet, a full array of AK-47s. Or for Waro, same story for Safe though, but some concessions to be made. You can see a couple of helmets missing, not everyone fully equipped with grenades, and they do have the defuse kits, but money quite tight on either side here. We enter round number 10. Monte, 7-2 on their T side of Vertigo here. Drop completely fumbles the incendiary.
So much also
happen,
to me.
It's a shame we were on his POV the moment it happened. You hate to see it.
Poor guy.
I always hope that it's not on my POV when it happens.
Set call from Monte, interesting. It's a mid split.
Yeah, they played versus us as well, I think.
So this is the Molotov towards construction. You can smoke on top of it afterwards, but we'll see if they want to commit to this mid-push. Safe, same position again, got an easy frag before, this time not connecting, trying to set up his teammate Exit, who can't connect. Fantastic work from Bro here in this first half so far, finding that opening kill, and they're going for the B splits. Samda Young will find the second frag. That might be all she wrote. Drop will have to find multiple frags here to stand a chance. There's the first, can't get the trade, and Safe from CT spawn at least keeps it around realistic. That was his last chance, as now, Insani, I should say, will be the last player remaining, and he's in CT spawn.
I think that's not much to do for him.
Yeah, no, this is looking pretty tough, and Kraz now confirms it that the mid-B split, just after changing the pace on A, you come and remind the B and the mid players, we could be here too.
Haven't done it. Like, timeout, they may be talking again about A. Sure. Let's change it up or play like one of our set rounds.
That's the third timeout though, Gob, in the first half. We've still got quite a lot of rounds to be played. Like, are you fine with this? Are you going to be saving that timeout for when we need it down the road? Or are you just using them when we actually kind of we're finding ourselves with problems at crossroads? What's your philosophy there? Do you always want to have one in your back pocket?
No, I don't really care if I have one. If I need it, I take it, and I don't care too much. It's like, depends what is going on in the teams, because it's like, is it good? Is everyone fine? Or like, are we concentrating on the wrong part of the map? You know, like, let's block B, maybe. They say all the time, let's block B, for example, and they don't do anything on B. Yeah. Then you're like, hey, wake up, don't do this, concentrate on this half, or play like this, or something like that. And it's also, it's important for MIBR. They might thought we will start as T.
Yeah, sure.
And
that's
they have a better
point,
plan on T already set. So they need some rounds on CT. That's why you need to take timeouts for
also the second
half
piss is going to be really important for this map.
How much rounds do they need? What do you think, guys?
On the CT side? Yeah. At least 5, I would say, at the bare minimum. But it's not looking amazing. There's still a lot to be played. Like, what would you say? Like, 5 seems like the bare minimum for me.
Not bare minimum. Bare minimum is maybe 4.
Yeah.
But 5 is like...
I think 5 is
serviceable. We can make it work.
It's okay without piss leaving, but 4 is piss needed, I think.
Okay, like that. Like this, Flash. Safe's had some good ones. Timing looks good.
They return,
yeah, they turned.
But 3 players are blind.
And it worked wonderfully for Drop with that M4. We talked about that save. 2 more to go on this ramp fight. MCut tried to find the equalizer, but this smoke, there's one way on the sandbags. It does limit their options. SDY's feeling himself. He knows he has to find something back in. They're only up against pistols alongside. No armor on Insani or Safe.
But the next kill is very, very important.
Oh, and it's Breno that actually extends their lead on that fight short. Awkward for Demka, incredibly uncomfortable for the two remaining, but still, if he can find the multi, we could be on for a winner. 2 versus 5 goes 2 versus 3. Safe using that USP for info.
no.
For it? Okay.
I didn't mind the risk, but it might cost him the round here. Exit, though, with a prime flank coming in from the A ramp. Drop might have done enough here as the bomb goes down as well, and it looks like he's done for. Good round.
And they don't have so much money, and what we always call in our teams, like they will definitely make an international buy.
Okay.
Because I think they have like 4K. I mean, they have a lot of money. They have more money than I thought, but it's like sometimes like 2 players cannot buy and they still buy, and it's like, I mean, MIBR can turn this around, I would say. They have a lot of money in the bank and full equipment.
What are your thoughts right now on the current meta of it's a full eco, but we're getting the hero AK pretty much every single time in the
I think
game?
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So dangerous.
Yeah, I think so dangerous.
What is the objective to try and get the bomb down, a couple of kills? What's the overarching like objective when you bring that solo AK out?
Make the first kill and then see from there.
See what happens. Yeah, but it's like you're not necessarily got like a game plan. He's going to see what your star can actually pick up and then go from there.
The planting the bombs maybe not even the biggest goal, I would say.
Sure.
Maybe like making kills. Most of the time Kadem has more money because he saves a weapon, then he can buy this solo AK, and he's also really good at it. And his goal is most of the time, how do I get the next kill?
I'm seeing it even on the CT sides these days. Like, even in the last couple of years, it was kind of a few teams did it, but now it's T side, CT side. One player will have a rifle at least, and I guess that's by virtue of the M4 being 2900. I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh. Yeah, they went for this mid split, but there was a good hold from Safe and a lot of communication from MIBR, trying to keep track of them. They've pushed
think
B.
right now that they are more in mid, but they will realize soon they're walking up on A. No? Oh, they have a tower. Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, it was nice. It's like a max damage grenade on 2 of them.
Don't dismount though, and Drop's about to have them all dead to right.
Yeah, go for it. 1 kill, that's enough maybe? No.
He wants to, and he's found them.
The boost is still there waiting. Like, can we have a go yet? Is it our chance?
Nice.
No, Drop's taking everyone.
He's feeling it, yeah. He has multi-kill rounds, no?
Yeah, you're right.
13? Yeah, 38.
I think it's really important for an anchor of your team, because it can also like leave him alone then sometimes and just focus more on the other side, because just feeling it.
Yeah, it's a third multi-kill round now at a Drop. And Bomb last round lost. This is a recovery.
4.
Yeah.
They have now not
No
the
money,
good buy. So are we still satisfied with 5?
I think they can get more at this point. I feel like they can maybe get 7, to be honest with you. I think the money is in a really woeful position. So in terms of the loss bonus, they're going to be getting $2,400 next round. So they've saved an AK. It's one of those really awkward positions. Like, you want to kind of invest a little bit around it, but you can't really justify. You need to save everything you've got. So this is almost certainly going to be 8-5. Then it's still a pretty weak buy overall. They're going to have, what, like 4,400 per player. So they won't have the AWP. So they might struggle to pick up any more rounds after this point. As we go for the run boost, it's ambitious, and Exit reads it well. Should be a clean finish here.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
There's no way.
Oh no, you've lost
What a
another.
flash.
A hard shot to hit. Safe doesn't nail it. They've lost the B site for now. Insani, is he being held?
Something staying there? No.
He's just looked away. Loudly making the stairs, so now the space
Because
could be
there's a
taken.
weapon somewhere, and someone told them, hey, you can take my weapon. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we missed
He's
the
killed
shot
for
though.
sure now.
Yeah, okay. Shouldn't be a Monte's round. This would be crazy to lose, but
I think Voro has a really dangerous position. I think he will kill Safe for sure.
he has to kill all of them now. 1, 2, Waro in the clutch!
Molotov?
Yeah, that's
He has
round
a
winning.
smoke.
Oh, he has a smoke. Smoke on it. Headshot! Insani clutches up, but he keeps a cool head on his shoulders for the 5th.
Good
But still, it's important to get these rounds also close. Like, it makes you feel we are still in the game, like, after losing some rounds.
Sure.
But even if we talked, like it was 4 Glocks or something and 1 Hero AK. Like the Hero AK died instantly, but
Still
got
works.
so much space.
Yeah, I mean, that's also why, you know, P250 is different to a Glock. Krasnau just gets that little extra opportunity for the trade. And then look what it leads to.
Look,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, nice, good try.
No.
And if they get in the end 9 or 10 rounds, they're also saying like, We did our job on T side.
Sure. Yeah, they'll be happy with this haul as we get to round number 14 here.
Thank you,
Another
nice.
keen fight towards that A round for Demka. Bro chiming in with the opening frags here, but Safe fighting for his life from the sandbags right now. AWP in hand, and they're going to pump the brakes. Just call it off. They've got that advantage right now. Don't need to overcommit. They can reset the round.
Ooh, drops forward, and you'd expect him to continue this push, but he's actually going to be backing away. Smart.
They conceded a triple kill here before, so they're presumably going to be a little bit more careful with their entry towards the B steps, maybe drop a little bit of utility, time will tell. Looks like a contact play.
Interesting if they still contact, yeah. They are running at one point.
I think you heard him.
Oh, they are trying to isolate him. Drop's got so
It's
much
a hard
to do.
scene for drop.
Made his flash.
Flash, frag, brilliant conversion to equalize.
Another one. Another
Deep.
one. One more.
Oh, he's eating the flash. The blind. Oh, a drop. He does go down. Not going to be easy to stop that bomb plant now.
Yeah.
Safe.
It looks like the bomb's going to be going down. They're smoked out. Safe for the AWP. It's the final round coming up next. They have got money.
You go for it?
Maybe.
For sure.
I think also I would go.
You got the kits. You've got to give it a look in. I mean, you smoked.
Oh, he has a
now.
molly and a flash.
Yeah.
They have no
Are they still
utility.
smoked or why are they waiting? I think they are smoked.
Yeah.
I think that. Oh. I think it's not a good molly.
It's not perfect, but they don't have time.
It does lock them out from a difficult angle, I suppose. They can touch you. This next kill will decide the round, and wow, there are both of them. It's going to be Monte breaking the streak there after giving out 3 in a row. They find their 9th round as we go into round number 15 here, the first half of Vertigo. Best of 3 in the lower bracket of Group B. We are joined by the big boys. How are we doing, gentlemen? How are you enjoying the experience so far?
It's great.
It's amazing,
Last
isn't it?
time also really, it's amazing here.
Yeah.
It's like a bit more, you know, it's like a bit chill, you know, everyone having fun. So many nice fun segments you also do. It's like...
Fun's a word for them.
It is a word.
Yeah.
It is a word. And we appreciate it.
B-Rush?
B-Rush. You don't
I've
see many
never-
of these days.
Oh, it's not looking good for drop. He should be a dead man. Yeah, look, just
So
booked by the flashbangs, and he was one of the rifles they had to boast. Final round of this half. Breno's kicking up a bit of a fuss, but holding the smoke and spammed on through. The flames from Waro add to the naughty list, as that is a 10-5 half. Vertigo, smooth sailing from Monte, recovering the half. MIBR keep it competitive, and it was the pick of MIBR. Can they turn it around on that second half? We'll find out after the break. Killed it, bro. That is beautiful. Yes.
Man, I fucked up a bit.
No,
No,
you didn't. No, you didn't. You killed it, bro. You absolutely killed it. We're going to keep repping it, you know? We'll see if you can get the next half as we get ourselves started. 5 rounds, though, on their CT. Crimbo not going to be too happy with that, but a pistol, as he highlights.
B execute.
On the pistol,
Yeah.
Big Clan would be proud.
2 Molotovs, 2 smokes. You'd assume either side of the generator. Drench the bottom side in flames. And for now, all 5 players on this side of the map. CT, though, sensing something as a footer, starting to transition. We've got Krasno and CT spawn. He's got those dual
rotating
leads.
with the second dual leads towards B. It's like, looks like they have a read on the attack. Because you don't see 2 dual leads on the same bomb site that often.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They're playing A on retake, right?
But they don't even have a kit.
There's no one on A.
Well, it feels like a B when you see the second Molotov sailing through. This is serious business
Yeah,
now.
it's a B split. It's a B execute fake
he
to B split,
pushed.
and they're reading it. This is the setup kill.
Oh, that is horrible. And that gets worse. A flying dual Beretta to the face.
So, Gob, a lot of teams and analysts have been talking about the idea of anti-stratting in pistols recently. Is that something you're really focusing on? It seems that we're seeing a lot of like tactical decisions like that, whether it be set grenades or setups. Are the pistol rounds coming more meta for coaches to kind of really hone in on?
I think so, yeah. I think, like, sometimes you cannot do so much in the weapon rounds as a coach because a lot of teams has a lot of same playbook, and you like it doesn't. Your team doesn't need to know they have this strat which everyone else has as well.
So the pistol is unique. You don't run
exactly.
a default
It's
pistol.
unique,
Yeah.
and you can find patterns for sure. And that looked like they kinda knew.
But I think Voro pushed somewhere. I think he instantly run down A.
That's possible because we didn't see it, because it looked like he was maybe even on retake, but it wouldn't make sense because they don't even have a kit. Like,
it was just a bit.
but
also a bit
somehow they
random.
made a kill. They bought 2 flashes. This is all the time MIBR is doing this. In these full eco rounds, they have like one small plan, one set of util, and now you can snowball the round. You should give the M4 maybe to someone who has 100 HP.
Yeah, he doesn't get
And like
armor,
the
right?
next mistake or the next refrag can decide the rounds.
Wow, this is really all in, man.
Yeah.
But we need a multi-kill from Bro. Doesn't go up. This is interesting.
The skill decides a lot. Wow,
That's the
important.
kill.
Good movement.
So that bomb is in the worst spot you could really ask for as they go down. All things considered, they didn't really invest too much into the round. They managed to get themselves a couple of kills. They're going to be buying up into the next. It's going to be 12-5 here with the AK-47s in round number 18 here. MONTE get their feathers ruffled, but still managed to win the round. Up 2-0 after winning the pistol here. An important gun round now for MIBR, who are going to be limited in resources and utility.
Whose movement were you complimenting there? When you said nice movement, was it Breno on the boost, or was it the player who was shooting that you were complimenting?
I think you meant Bro, right?
Yeah, I meant Bro is like, he knew that he was there shooting, crouching, that he's not that open for maybe one more bullet.
Yeah, made it as difficult as possible.
Yeah.
And they've got a lot of ramp space straight off the gate, but it's costing them Insani's health. And
Insani's also not in the game. Like, MIBR needs him.
They do. Oh, that's a lot of info. Demka sees the whole team. Gets boosted up, calls for backup. Woro's going to need to reload. That could be their window. Kraz now with the MP9. Demka alongside for the ride on short. They have the setup. 3 players here. They're even considering looking for more answers with a second boost. This is surely not the play. Smokes are up. Another wave arriving. But who's going to be that first? Space taker, space maker. Smoked off now. Full spam out of SDY. It's Demka down on short side. A 2 for 2. Now as the difference is safe on
Like
his
a 5-on-5
side.
situation.
Yeah, a complete death match. Another smoke. They just keep going. It's relentless, but he's sticking out. Safe. Too many squats. And now a 1v1.
Lots of time here as well, so this one could get weird, a bit wacky. Bombs down on the default position. We've got Exit left, who will recover it at this time. Going for the challenge straight up, and he wins his duel. It's going to be the first round in the second half for MIBR. A big one to pick up as well as it resets the cash for MONTE, and could be the start of a streak. Oh, music as well. The tension is building.
Yeah, last timeout has been burned.
They used 3 in the first half, that's right. So MIBR, after winning the previous round, dropping the timeout now. Now, what could be the reasoning behind that, Gob, do you reckon?
I mean, they are almost on 0 money, even if they won the round.
Sure.
So you don't, most of the time, has like a, one of your strat books doesn't count one of these rounds, where the opponent also have like a, like this kind of buy, like one M4, some kind of MP9s, yeah, like maybe a scout, like they have, like, you don't have something prepared for this playbook. Like, you have maybe something similar, like a half buy, but you don't know what the solo M4 will do probably now. Now Bro has it, they don't know it, but you cannot predict who will have the money.
And
that's why he's taking the last timeout, because this is the, if they lose this, it's probably the map.
Make or break moment then. So yeah, they're burning the last time out, but it could be well worth it here if they fend off this buy coming in from MONTE. It's Bro though, opening things up. He'll find drop towards the B steps, and now Insani trying to answer back. Only got that Galil, even after winning the previous round. Only one player survived. Great flashbang as Bro picks up a double here. And they're not done yet. Looking for that third kill. This is beautiful from MONTE. Using that timeout against them, it seems. They had a game plan going into this round as well. As we enter a 5 versus 2, Safe and Breno remain. And they've just got no space on the map, but they do have skill. That's going to be a lovely headshot, but the trade comes in very quickly. And poor old Safe now left on his lonesome.
Yeah, I mean, give it to Bro. This has been his map, hasn't it?
For sure.
You got there with solo M4, and you just go walk B stairs to find the double.
22 kills.
22. and 7. That is quite the ratio. MIBR, they're getting ratioed hard right now.
They really are. Harder than ever. On their map pick, no less. If you're just joining us, it's Anubis coming up as the second, and then Mirage if required. But this round is decided. MIBR tried their luck towards B. The timeout doesn't help them at all.
Crimbo, bro's angle there, is that the optimal way to hold it? Just a bit far off so your toes aren't like spotted or pre-aimed?
I think right now he preempted like when one is jiggling.
Yeah.
Like some people jiggle, like if there's someone, so just shoot him at 50 HP and you can just kind of go back. So that was holding.
All right, Safe, what have you got for us? 20 seconds. I can't imagine a whole lot. He's at the bottom of the A ramp right now, just hoping a CT oversteps the mark. I would suppose it's not really worth the risk of hunting him down. Your resources are so battered and bruised, you would just be risking giving up one of your picked up rifles here. So let him save. He'll get no money going forward. In terms of loss bonus, for the Brazilians here, they're going to get $1,900 on top of their 0. So it won't be a whole lot to work with. They have got the AK-47. Another do or die moment. Bear in mind, no timeouts here. If you do take the eco, you give them up 14 rounds, touching distance of picking up the map. If you go for the full buy and lose the round, it's pretty much give up the game. So choices to be made here. And the CTs are helping them out, giving them a timeout.
Giving him another timeout, but it gives us time to look through Bro and this highlight reel of a vertigo he's had. It was a 3K pistol, rocking the burst fire for one of them. And he's just continued to farm 7 and 0 at one point. I think got to 10, actually, yeah. 10 and 0. Oh. And yeah, I mean, he's been pulling Monte into these must-win crunch moments very quickly. MIBR, they are up the street without the paddle, as the saying goes. You know,
I thought you said up the street.
Oh, I did.
Like, yeah.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, up the street without the paddle, you know, as they overcook the pooch.
As they do say. I do miss Poochie, R.I.P.
Yeah. Overcooked.
Overcooked.
Have you got any good German expressions? You know when you've done a bit too much. You did a bit too much. We say overcooked. What's the actual expression?
Over-egged the pudding.
Thank you. That's not the, is it?
But
yeah.
You know when you've overdone it.
It's more kind of like default.
Yeah.
Is there some?
Maybe we have, but my German.
Eli likes to say "I not so viel."
Yeah,
not so much.
Too much.
Yeah, like one too much, brother.
Yeah, German idioms. That's exactly what I'm about to Google. I'm gonna hit you with German idioms in a second. As well, yeah, you still got saving that AK.
Yeah, they didn't invest really anything around it. Just the one smoke. A Molotov, going to try and get the bomb down if possible. It looks like the top end.
They really believe in their equip rounds. That's also you can see from the timeouts they took. They're like the scrappy buys are like maybe the more, but they're believing in their equipment rounds against equipment rounds.
Yeah.
So we are still not out of the game. This is what MIBR is thinking right now.
This round, though, might be a different story. There's a chance, but a bomb plan will be amazing considering Save's financial position here. 1 minute remaining, and we've got Insani, who's been dropped early on. CTs with a lot of territory as well. They are pushing down that A ramp and locking them in.
I think Voro has above him, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if they know if Demka's here. They've got tomatoes in their eyes.
Is that one of the German idioms?
Expressions.
Okay, what is going on?
Ja, hat Tomaten auf den Augen haben.
Yeah, that's definitely one. Yeah,
that is definitely one.
What is number 7?
Number
I've
7.
Never heard it.
Da stoppt de bar, which means the bear dances there.
I've never heard of it in my whole life.
What does it mean? The English meaning is a party that's off the hook, like a good party.
The bear dances there.
Yeah,
that's where he goes to dance.
Yeah, this is the Nagel auf den Kopf, yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
nail on the head.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 10 is also really common.
Wait, what? You guys say I only understand train station.
Yeah, and that means like you don't understand anything.
It's all Greek to me. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so I understand only train station.
Yeah.
Okay, im Counter-Strike, ich verstehe nur Bahnhof.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's not true. That's not true.
I like that.
You're good, man.
That's a good one.
Sehr good. Okay, we're off to the races. I thought this game was done. MIBR, they've got one more gun round in them. Let's see if it's going to make, or is this really the end of Vertigo? Breno, I like this. A little bit of a forward position, trying to take space, calling for the flash. Just goes wide on it, and that's the end of ramp.
Yes, it hasn't gone well.
No,
it hasn't gone
the
well
opposite of good.
I think it's a bit too desperate right now from MIBR.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've all been in games like this.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have been yesterday,
Yeah.
4-14, but
Oh, dude, yeah.
we don't talk
Good
about that
point.
one.
Yeah, I memory hold that one as well. You actually ended up winning in the end, but yeah, giving up
Yes.
14 points. Yeah,
This was
see
so
that.
crazy, man.
More practice.
It's
on
character
engines.
building.
Yeah.
It won't happen again, I'm sure. You know, like, well, maybe. I
Probably
don't want
we
to
are big.
jinx
We
it.
always play overtimes and like these kind of matches, so it will probably happen again. But
Good experience.
maybe
then.
better, always better with the ending with us. Hopefully,
Yeah. Well, 50 seconds remaining, a 4-on-2, and
it can
kind of a
get
must-win.
scratchy still.
They have a
Exit
fast
needs to
flank, though.
realize that that
Oh,
he needs to
this
do
kid,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. One more low HP, it goes that fast, guys.
I think MIBR wins this round. If they
called it.
plant fast.
All right.
Plan fast. Don't think that they will go through. Hold the flank, and Safa needs to close out the round. Reposition, please.
Where do you want him? Forward?
I think this took.
This is ballsy, no?
Yeah,
I mean, Karim would sometimes play it also like this.
Oh, there it is.
Here we go. Here we go.
And
One more.
this is Crimbo right now. One-on-one.
He's Crimboing.
90% win rate
90%.
in a
Okay.
one-on-one. Yeah, I feel like
Oh, he's not. He's not.
he's not even. Yeah, I was like, he's not even thinking about left side. Okay.
Demka's just a beast, isn't he? He's
He
just
is.
running at you.
No.
Yeah, they need Insani to stop Demq doing what he's doing. Like, maybe not for this map anymore,
Yeah.
but for Anubis, it's like, if Demq does what he wants and gets away with it, you need someone to stop him. And I feel like it needs to be Insani because he's like the hard hitter for MIBR. And right now, like, Demq is like,
Just does what he wants. man.
exactly. And
No.
if this kind of player, which takes a lot of risks, plays like this, your IGL will have a lot of problems. Let's say like this.
Well, a lot of problems here from MIBR. It's going to take 9 rounds in a row to keep their head above water just to take us to overtime. MONTE with a very impressive performance on their opponent's map pick here. Just got the gimme, the open goal. Need to kick it in. And for now, MIBR exploring their options towards B. Drop has got up potentially undetected here. Here's Bro to defend once again. Completely flashed. Surely goes down, but he's got
Why
back
he's
up from
not
Sunlight
blind?
Young.
Yeah, this is really falling apart at the seams, one by one. MIBR on their map pick, and after such a threatening couple of days at Pro League, this is the meekest MIBR we've seen.
I know, right? They haven't really turned up so far. At least it's the first map. Things can twist and turn very quickly here in Pro League, famously. Looks like we are all done here on Vertigo, though. Breno will be the final player to go down, giving it his absolute best ever. 16-6 for MONTE. A great team effort, but it felt like they kind of won that game early on in the first half, Alex.
Yeah, I think biggest takeaway for me, Bro is online, Demka is still online, and if the individuals of MIBR are having a bad day in the office, this could be a quick one for the boys of MONTE. 1-0 up in the series, Bro looking good. Stay tuned, we'll be back to break it all down.